Actually, I'm also looking for service now, work from home opportunities. Is there any possibility to get work from home now?
Okay. Work from actually generally most of the offices are going for the hybrid option, but
Mm.
permanently work from home, yeah, some organizations are still offering, but most of
Mm.
them are going for the hybrid option. I mean, in a week we need to visit
Mm.
office twice, and three
Mm.
days we can do a work from home. Which is your location?
Actually, my location is Bangalore, but I have a baby. I told you now. That's why
Hmm.
I'm resigned. I've resigned job and I'm trying outside. So that's the reason I'm asking.
Yeah, I understood. I'll just send me your resume. Okay,
Mm.
I will forward some of my colleagues or resources where the people are looking for the service not resources. Okay, might be they
Okay.
can help you on that part. Bangalore,
Okay.
in Bangalore, your location is pretty good. In Bangalore, we have a lot of options. In Bangalore, I
Okay.
mean, work from home and all options are available open for Bangalore location. But for the North India, I mean, in the NCR, there is the difficulties.
NCR, you worked on NCR or Gurgaon?
No, I am working in my hometown is Chandigarh. Okay, but
Mm.
my work location is Hyderabad.
Okay, okay.
Work location is Hyderabad, but
I worked in HCL in NCR, Gurgaon, Haryana.
okay, Gurgaon. Yeah, it's a Gurgaon is also the part of the NCR.
Ah,
Gurgaon,
yes.
Gurgaon, Noida, Faridabad, all these are the part of the Delhi NCR. And Gurgaon is a very good city in terms of IT nowadays. But it's
Mm.
if we are comparing from Bangalore, then
Mm.
it's not like comparison is not good. But yeah, as compared to others like Delhi and nearby Gurgaon, nearby
Mm.
Noida and other cities, then obviously Gurgaon is one of the best and very expensive city.
Mm.
So let me share my screen. So welcome to the second lecture, Hima. In last lecture, we learn about the basic agendas and how the why the ServiceNow HRSD is useful, and how HR is working. HRSD is working for employee and the employers. Okay. So we discussed in last scenario.
Okay.
We discussed the few scenarios, HR services, how we are automating the things. Okay, and if you
Okay.
remembered in last lecture, we will discuss about the plugin installation. Like I told you, we have a separate plugin for the core HR case
Ah.
management. We have a separate plugin for the lifecycle event, and we also have a separate plugin for the integration and others. So for your this class, I have installed the core basic plugin in my personal development instance. So
Okay.
in this lecture, we will discuss about the main and basic application of the human resource service delivery, and which is very important, which is called a human resource HR case management. Okay, under the HR service delivery, we have one application which is called as a HR case management. Okay, so in this lecture, we will cover what is HR case management. Okay, our agenda of our lecture, we will discuss what is HR case management, what are the different types of HR cases we have in any organization. Okay, what are the benefits of HR case management, and we also try to cover some examples how the HR agents are working and how the employee is working on that cases. Okay, and at the end I will show you the demonstration of the HR case management. Like I will give you the overall demonstration how the employee can creating a case, how the HR agent is working on the case. I am explaining you, I am demonstrating you on both behalf, as a employee behalf and the HR as a HR agent behalf. Okay, how we can find the HR cases and how we can transfer escalation.
Saket, Saket, before starting, I will show my screen.
Yes,
I have
please.
created one HR case. So you
Yes.
just click this. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. have installed SN underscore HR underscore core underscore case management.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And I have created one HR case like this, but by checking the ServiceNow documents, I have created one case.
Mm-hmm.
You just start once it's opened, I will show you.
Yeah, no issue, no issue. We can wait.
The
It is
instance
take.
is in backup.
Yeah, yeah. It will take couple of minutes. Okay, we
Hmm.
can wait. Not an issue.
So what I did now, I have created when I selected one group and one service.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to the next step, automatically it get closed. I don't know what's the criteria they are using in HR criteria.
I will check. I will just. We need to wait for instance, and I will after that I'll check what was the issue and why it is going to be automatically closed. So currently you are Hima working with Cognizant, right?
No, no, Capgemini.
Capgemini.
I resigned. September 14th is the last working day. Before that, I need to get the job
Okay, okay, okay. I got it.
because they are calling me to come office by weekly 5 days.
Okay, okay. Weekly 5 days.
With baby, it's not.
Yeah, with baby it is.
He,
It's very difficult to
mm,
manage because we also need to take care our family as well. Then
uh,
at the same.
actually, he's 1 year, just one
Oh,
year.
okay,
So
okay.
that's the reason I can't manage with him.
I understand.
For that only, I'm looking very soon for a job.
Understood.
You just ask your colleagues for that mock interviews also.
I'll ask my colleagues for the mock interviews. Okay, not an issue. For
Hmm.
the HR. If anyone I found, I mean, if anyone is available, definitely I'll help you on
Okay,
that
okay.
part.
And I will share my resume also.
Yes, yes, please.
Hmm.
Whatever help I can do, I am always ready to help. Not an issue. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Saket. In HR case management, I
Mm-hmm.
went to create a case. Wait, I will show you all HR cases because I have created one case. Yeah, here updated by that column here. Hmm. Uddu, Uddu. 5 minutes out. Okay, this is the case I have created. See, I have created these things and all, but
Hmm.
once it's in ready state, right? I
Mm-hmm.
may went to next stage. It's automatically getting closed.
Just a minute, just a minute. I got a another message on my office. Just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Uh, yes, now tell me. Uh,
See, this is the one I have created.
mm-hmm.
See, just I have created chuba like roughly like that. I don't know
Uh,
what's the thing
uh,
at all.
uh-huh.
When I create case, I have created one username.
Mm,
Just I have written. So
mm-hmm.
automatically it get. I have selected the service name as employee verification letter.
Mm-hmm.
See, once I will create a new case and I will show you.
Mm-hmm.
I have just clicked the script for verification. Just I have created something like this Chuma HR
Mm-hmm.
case and service like general inquiry. So record. Open for also I have given the same name and the work notes I have given like employee verification letter for that guy like that HR case for able to
Can you know just a minute? Just general inquiry able to enter HR case. Okay.
I have just created like this. Once it's in draft state right now. I
Mm-hmm.
have just to select based on this verification. I have just created skills. I added something skills
Mm-hmm.
like employee transfer like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here I have selected employee verification and I have closed it and I made it to here one checklist is coming down. Once we selected that,
Mm-hmm.
mm, uh, I have checked some check boxes here and
Mm-hmm.
I click ready for work. But for this, no checklist came.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Then you're
once it's ready for work, it goes to something like this directly.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. So
Mm-hmm.
the for this assign to an assignment group and assign to,
Mm-hmm.
there is any backend some scenario or criteria is going on to if this HR case is this one, it needs to assign to this like that.
Because if you open the HR tier 1 group, open the HR tier 1 group. As per my understanding, there is only one person. This person is available at your in this group.
Six group members
Six
six are
six
there.
members are there and go down. Which group is assigning? Suzette. Okay. Suzette. Okay, Suzette. It is assigning. So, what is your question? Your question why and the group is assigning to why the case is assigning to Suzette, right?
Ah, yes.
Okay, the thing is that there are two possibilities. First possibility that if you select the employee transfer skill on the basis of the HR skill is assigning to the this person. Okay, because
Mm,
every
mm.
HR skills not used like this is the you are actually performing the wrong scenario. HR skills
Okay.
not for you to select, right? HR skills are generally used for the employees. Employees means HR agent. On the base of the HR agent skills, are HR services are routing. Now you can change the skill.
Okay.
Do one thing, change the skill. Let's try.
For which skill I will
Yeah,
give
let's
marking?
let's say HR benefit. Okay, now remove the assign to. Remove the assign to. Remove. Just remove it. No, not select anything. Just remove. Yeah, and save it. Save the form.
Mm.
It is still assigning to the Suzette Devagan. Okay, the reason I am sure that is the reason for the HR skills, because if the HR, can you please open the Suzette profile once? Go down, go down, go down, go below, go to the skills, go to the skills. These are the skills. See,
Okay,
if
okay, I
if
got it
if
now.
if the skills is selected from out of these six skills, then the ticket is routed to that CZ. If the skill is
Okay,
anything else except this, then the ticket is routed to that group. Okay,
okay,
this is the way how the HR case is routed. We will learn all of things, we will learn HR skills, we will learn HR criteria. This is the all things I will try to cover. Okay, but initially we are very, I would like to say we are in a beginning phase currently. If I'll explain you all this mapping, then you will be little confused. Okay, so
okay, okay. Okay, I just tried it, so that's the reason I showed you.
no, that is fine. You need to ask a queries, because if you will not ask your questions, you will not ask the queries, then your doubt will not clear. Okay. See what is
Okay.
happening. Skills are useful for the employees to manage. Let's say you are a HR
Mm.
executive. Okay. In HR department,
Mm.
we have a lot of things. Just a
Mm.
minute.
Are you sharing the screen, Sakli?
Yes, yes. I will share it. I will share it. Just give me a minute.
Oh, okay. Actually, your voice is suddenly got mute, so that's the reason.
No, no, no. Actually, I was just typing on another system.
Okay.
Thing to, yes. So let me share my screen. Okay. So now come back to our agenda. So Hima, in this lecture
Mm.
we will discuss, as you said, we will if you remembered in the last meeting, if PPT I have, oh, I do not have. In last meeting we will discuss the agenda, that in the entire course we will discuss the HR skills, HR criteria. Okay, I am trying to cover all the things which are related to HR. Okay, so don't worry, I am going just by step, so that you have a basic understanding, and uh, then you have a knowledge of the mapping, because this is all about the mapping process. Okay,
Okay.
so now in this lecture we will discuss what are the HR case management. Okay, and what is the different type of HR cases, what are the benefits, and at the end example and demonstration. In the demonstration, as you know how we are creating the ticket. Okay, because you already read from the ServiceNow doc and you create the ticket and test it. Okay, now
Okay.
I will explain you from the employee side and the employer side how the actually in tickets are creating in ServiceNow in any organization. Okay, so we will
Okay.
discuss these things. So
Okay.
first let me go by the definitions, theoretical, then we will demonstrate and explain you. Okay, So basically,
Okay.
SR case management is the application to create, view, or edit the HR cases in the scoped version. If I am talking about the scoped version, that means I am talking about the human resource core version. Okay, human resource core application scope. Okay,
Oh,
and
okay.
HR cases are created from HR request. See, clearly I mentioned HR cases are created from the HR request or the inquiries related to the HR account, system, benefit, payroll. These are just a benefit, payroll, these are just a type of HR cases. Okay, and the expenses reporting and more. Okay, this is the HR case management. And now how the HR case management is process working from the employer side. Employer means HR side, by which the HR department resolve the submit inquiries and request questions and employee submit to them. Typically, these inquiries are submitted to the manage within an HR case management, which is a technological solution to improve the case management efficiency within such a system. Employees are able to track how their requests are being resolved and by whom. Okay, now let me, and HR is also used by HR professional throughout the organization. Now let me show you how in actually tickets are creating, HR cases are creating. Okay, so let's say this is the HR system. Okay, HRSG system. This is the HRSG system. Okay, now there are two things. First is the employee, and
Employer.
second is the employer. Okay, here is the employee, and here is the employer. Employer means, if I am talking about the employer, that means the HR department. Okay,
Hmm.
employer, that means HR department, because HR department is uh, HR department is representing the employer. Okay, so there are the two scenarios. Okay, there are the two people who are using the HR system. Now what is happening, how the HR case management is came in the limelight. Okay, now what is come HR case management. Okay, now the HR case management in the light. hr case HR case management. Okay, now
Okay.
HR case management came in the light. Okay, HR case management came in the light. Okay, now
Okay.
what HR case management, it is used by, actually it is used by both. Okay, this application is used by both employee and employer.
Employer.
Okay, so this thing should be clear that this is used by employee and employer as well. Okay, now I will explain how both people are using this. Okay, so let's say now I'm giving you one example. Okay, this the sorry, there is a one employee. Okay, whose name is,
Hmm.
let's say, Hima. Okay,
Hmm.
you are the employee. Okay, so now you are getting some issue in your payroll. Okay, like getting
Hmm.
issue
Issue and
in
payroll.
payroll. Okay, getting issue in payroll. Okay, so now what will happen, you are getting an issue in payroll. Okay, so what you will do, you will visit the HR service portal. What you will do, you need to, I am showing the practical, the way you are creating the ticket. This is not actual way to create the ticket. I am explaining this scenario, how the actual HR case management working in any MNC. Okay, any organization.
Hmm.
Classic view, generally HR cases are not created by the classic view, which view you are recently shown me. Okay, only the some
Okay.
authorized people are able to create the ticket through that view which you just shown me. But the standard way, I am showing the standard process. Okay, so
Okay.
we are what Hima will do, Hima will visit the HR portal. Okay, Hima will visit the HR portal and create the ticket. What she will do, visit the portal and create the ticket.
HR ticket.
Create the HR ticket here. Okay, right. Create the HR ticket. HR ticket. Okay.
Here HR portal means our service now
No,
pay application.
no. At service and HR portals means similar. We have a support portal now. Did you ever
Hmm.
work with a support portal?
No, I didn't work.
It's a service portal, support portal. So,
Okay, okay.
so this is a website. I will show you. This is. It looks like this. Let me open my instance to show you. Actually, this is the website, endpoint website, which is available for all employees. Okay, doesn't matter what level access they have. The basic person who are the employee are uh, able to visit that portal, and if they guys have any issue, they can raise from the portal. Okay, let me show you the
Oh,
portal. Every organization, your Capgemini also have, even all organizations have the portal, service portal. So I am showing you so that it would be a good idea for this process. Let's say I am directly opening instead of going to there. So
hmm. मैंने वो पढ़ी वो
so
पढ़ूंगा.
Hemant, the portal is look like this. Okay, even
Okay.
this is my personal development instance. This is not customized, but if it is a organizational portal, then proper it is customized, like the company logo and the look and feels,
Hmm.
categories, my request,
That I
all things
know.
are there. Yeah.
Hmm.
So just for the reference, but this is the portal. So when you are facing the issue in the in your payroll, then you need to visit this portal and you need to create the ticket. Like, see, currently these categories are showing hardware, software, network, right? Similar,
Hmm.
when the HR portal is there, then you are able to see your benefit problem, payroll problem, or my bonus problem. All categories are visible. Then you can raise a ticket. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the portal I am talking about. Okay, so HR ticket you need to create. Okay, so let's
Okay.
say here HR case number is assigned to you. HR case number is assigned HRC 00023. Okay, let's say this HR case is created. Okay, and at the same time this case is created on the basis of the nature of the case. Okay, on the basis of the condition in the background, assignment rule is running on the basis of the condition. Let's say you belong to India. Okay, then this group, this assignment, this HR ticket is routed to the India group, as that means HRSD India. Now HRSD India, that means the HR department from India, their notification will be triggered. Okay, what will happen here, system will notify. Let's say I'll put here system notify to concern group for handling the ticket. Okay, system notify to the group and handling the to handle the
Ticket.
ticket. Okay, now what will happen, the person on the basis of HR skills, who are the person basis of the HR skills, will take care of the ticket. What will do, will take care or will
Taking of the ticket.
take care of the ticket. Okay,
Hmm.
so in this case, now this stage I think it is clear to you how the ticket is creating and how the person is assigning. Okay, HR agent,
Okay.
here HR agent take care of the ticket. Now what will happen, HR agent communicating to you. Okay, now
Okay.
what will happen, HR agent communicate to customer
Mm.
to solve their query. Okay, that
Mm.
means HR agent. Let's say Suzette is a HR agent. Let me take the HR agent as Suzette is a HR agent. She will communicate to you, she will contact you and try to check your problem and try to resolve. Okay, so this
Okay.
is how the HR agent is working. Now,
Means,
if now,
Sakit,
yes,
Sakit here means HR agent is we are the working in organization.
no, no, HR agents means the person who is working in the HR department. You are not a HR agent. If you are working in
Okay.
or any organization, your
Mm.
your role will be that you need to fix all problems if anything went wrong in this flow. That's why I'm explaining you the flow.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you are joining any organization as a ServiceNow HR developer, ServiceNow HR administrator, then what is your responsibility? Your responsibility, if any work process is different, like if any problem is occurred in process, then you need to fix that problem. That's why I am showing through this diagram. At least you have an idea in which step we are doing something, so that you have an idea. Let's say today morning you ask me one question, Saket, why the
Mm.
ticket is routing to CZ? Okay, what is the reason
Mm.
behind it? Okay, similar the business person from HR, because they are not a technical person. Okay, so they came to you and they
Okay.
will ask you, Hima, why the ticket is routing to this person? Then you need to investigate, because I know it is based on the skills. That's why I
Okay.
said to you, Hima, please check the skills, then be verified the person is associated with these skills. That's why the ticket is routing to that person. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that's
Okay.
why you should be aware why which is the problem and what can be the possible cause for this problem. Okay, so you
Okay.
need to investigate. Your role is the L3 role. L3 means when the normal person are not able to handle the problem, okay, then the ticket is came to you. Ticket means the issue is came to you. HR cases are managed by the HR person. You no need to interfere in that, because this is the normal queries of
Okay.
the HR will answer it. Your
Okay.
role will be to handle this process. If anything went wrong in this process, then you need to fix that process. Okay,
Okay. Okay. I got it now.
yeah, so that's why
And
I'm
in the back end, we need to add any skills, or else based on the skills, we need to assign to this user. So those things and all back end things, we need to do it.
exactly, yeah, exactly. You now you understood me correctly. All the back end things, like HR is asking, HR will come to you, hey, I want that this skills issue will be handled by the another user. Then you need to configure that skills for that user. If your HR agent
Okay.
came with another problem, like I need to add or remove the people from this, then you are able to do. If your HR businesses came to see, I'm not receiving a notification when the ticket is creating, I'm not receiving a notification, then you need to check why the user is not getting triggering the notification. Okay, so such all the backend things which the configuration part you need to handle it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Got it. Got it.
okay, so this is the normal scenario how it is working. Okay, now I'm explaining little complicated in the same scenario. The first thing, HR agent communicated to customer and solve the query. Okay, but now what
Hmm.
is now I'm a little getting it complicated. Let's say HR agent is unable to resolve your query and he need some assistance from finance department. Okay, then what the HR agent will do? There is a dependency from HR side. Let's say HR agent check your payroll deduction. Okay, your payroll is handled by the finance team. So what HR agent thinking, this is not my problem. This is the HR finance team need to be handle it. Okay, so now what HR agent will do? Now I am explaining you to the from the HR perspective. What the HR agent will do? HR agent transfer the case. Okay, HR agent transfer the case to finance team. Okay, so
39.
HR agent transferred the case to the finance team. Now what will happen? Finance team, there is a similar, the finance group. Okay, there is a finance group. Now finance group handle the HR case. Okay, now finance group handle the HR case. Okay, at the same time, customer got a notification. Okay, customer got a notification. What customer? Customer got the notification. Got the notification that ticket is transferred to finance team. Okay, so if I am talking about the customer, that means I am talking about the user, means Hima. Okay, so
Okay.
if the customer got the notification, then the customer got the notification that ticket is transferred to the finance team. Now what the finance team will do? Finance team investigate your issue. Okay, now finance team investigate your issue. Finance team investigate your issue and resolve the query. Resolve the query. Okay. So I also cover the transfer scenario as well. Okay.
Okay.
So if the so the finance team is covered here. Okay.
Okay.
So this is how the process is working. Okay, I will demonstrate you as well, but just for the understanding, I explain this diagram. I'll also share you the recording as well, because yesterday I was getting the power cut issue. I will share this recording. At least if you don't, just take a screenshot of this so that you got a idea. Okay. L-
Okay. 1 minute, I will take a screenshot.
yeah, there are some spelling errors, so please ignore it. I just put it. Okay.
Okay.
Like here, the R should not be there.
No issues. The spelling mistake is not an issue actually.
Yeah, thank you. So so this is how the process is working. Okay, now I am
Two
going.
minutes. I'm taking screenshot. It's
No issue.
not clear.
I will share you. I will share you. Not an issue. Just a minute. I shared you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
And as this PPT also you can share so that I can see.
Don't worry. I will provide you all materials which I have. Okay. After all,
Okay.
our intention of the training that we should be familiar and we should be have a better understanding in HR. Okay, whatever material I have, I will share it. Okay, don't worry about that. I will share all
Oh,
recordings, I will share all PPTs, and I have also some notes and the HR questions. I will share everything whatever I have prepared. Okay, don't worry about that and
okay.
don't take attention. Just to try to understand which I am explaining, because
Mm.
the explanation is much important while you are giving an interview. Then at least you have an idea what interviewer is asking, and you can answer according to the flow diagram which I am explaining and the process which I am explaining. Okay, and
Okay.
always think
Okay.
one thing: when you are going for an interview, always don't think the interviewer is so smart, because most of the people are not much familiar with the HR case management. Okay, so always be
Okay.
confident and give the interview.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Thank
now,
you, sir.
now, Hima, we are coming to the point. What are the different type of HR cases? Okay. So,
Mm.
if you remember in the last lecture, we discussed about the COE structure, Center of Excellence. Okay. What? So,
Mm.
if you remember, can you please let me know what is the COE structure?
That Center of Excellence, we have created one automation procedure. There we have created payroll case. What are the services we offer from HR side? Police verification, all those things.
No, no, not like this. Your definition is not so good. Like COE structure is based via differentiating the HR cases on the basis of the nature of the HR service. Like we have a
Okay.
payroll issue, then we are handling under the payroll. If we have a benefit query, then we are handling under the benefit. Let me show you how the COE is enabling and the going on. Okay, so that you have an idea.
Okay.
COE configuration. The COE configuration is handled by the HR admin persons. Okay,
Okay.
and every HR service is taking care of the topic details, topic category. See, we have a such type of cases: HR benefit, HR compensation, HR corporate communication, HR global mobility cases, HR payroll cases. If we have a payroll issue, then it is coming to the payroll. Currently, I enable only
Okay.
4 5 as COEs. COEs means these are nothing, just a table, dedicated tables
Okay.
which are inheriting the property of the parent table, which is called a HR core case table. Okay,
Okay.
so that in future if any your manager will ask, hey Hima, just let me know how many payroll cases we are receiving in this month, so that we can visit this table and find out how many payroll cases we are receiving. If your manager is asking
Okay.
how many talent management cases we are getting, then we can say visit this table. And we are at least using the COE structure. We are distinguishing the HR service on the basis of the HR case behavior. Okay,
Okay.
so similar in the type of HR cases, we have a different type of HR cases. Generally, HR IT cases, HR cases, facility, finance, and legal. And if you remember, I explained the one example. Yes, last lecture I explained a one example of legal. Today I explained a one example of finance, like payroll issue.
Finance.
Okay. And now
Mm.
similar, we have a facilities issue. Then we can raise under the facility. If we have any HR query, then in the last lecture I given you the example. So these are the main common type of the HR cases. Okay,
Okay.
so what are the benefits of the HR case management? The benefits, I am expecting that now you understood what are the benefits. Like we have a
Mm.
status tracking. The customer can track the status who is working on that case. Okay, and the customer
Mm.
can communicate to the HR agent, and HR agent also communicate to the person. Okay, and the prioritization, enabling rapid escalation. If we need to escalate, then we can escalate. Grievance reporting and workflow automation in improving the collaboration. Collaborations mean at least at the same time, at the same page, HR agent and HR customer can communicate and resolve their query as soon as possible within a SLA duration. Okay, so these are the
Okay.
few benefits of the HR case management. Let's say now I just put it a one example, like I am an employee Saket who wants to find out the dental plan. Okay, let's say every organization is offering the medical benefits. Okay, so I am interested to
Yes.
know what are the benefits, I mean what are the dental plan the organization is offering to me. So what I will do, again I'll Saket submit the request, HR request through the employee central, means HR portal, and asking about what is the dental plan offered. Then HR case is created and assigned to the HR agent. Similar, this diagram I show, the HR case is HR ticket is created. Okay, here,
Mm.
and it is assigned to HR agent. Okay, HR agent means it is assigned to here take care of the ticket. HR agent will take care of
That
the
is
ticket visit.
that is Suzit.
Yes,
That is
yes,
Suzit.
yeah, that is says it right. So HR
Mm.
agent can answer the HR agent can answer the inquiry by phone, email, chat, or the comment section of the HR case. If you go through, HR agent can communicate. I put it here. HR agent
Mm.
communicate to customer to solve the query.
To solve the
So
query.
yeah, so it is can communicate. HR agent can communicate through any phone, email. It is depending upon the HR agent. If the answer is
If the
satisfied,
answer satisfies the
then the
inquiry,
HR
HR case will
case
close.
the close the case. But in this diagram, if the answer is satisfied, then here the case is closed. But I again explain the advanced version, advanced scenario, that if we is
That
not
is, we need to transfer the case to finance team.
finance, yeah, this is the advanced, like in the transferring version I also covered here. Okay,
Okay.
so like now I'm just explaining how the HR case are created. Okay, So there are a two way. I hope now it is clear to you. To create the HR case, we have a two way. First is the HR
Okay.
portal. Let me
One is the
let
whatever I have created just now.
Yes, yes, whatever you created just now. So we have a two cases, a way to create the HR case. First is the HR service portal. Second is the classic view through the classic standard view. Okay, and the best
Okay.
practice for the employees to create the ticket through the service portal. Only the authorized person can create the ticket through the classic view. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the what question is came in the mind? Only those person can create the ticket through the classic view who have a SN HR core case writer role. Okay.
Okay.
Now what interviewer can ask? Okay, I am explaining you as an interview perspective. Who can create
Okay.
the ticket from portal side? Then any person who has a basic role can create the ticket from the service portal side.
Service portal side.
But
But from classic view, we can create the ticket from this who has the role like case writer.
case writer, exactly. On from the classic view, only those person can create the case from the classic view who has a case writer role. Okay.
Hmm.
So this is the main difference, and you should be know when interviewer will ask, then you need to explain these 2 points. Okay.
Okay.
So now I just put it a one screenshot like what kind of cases we can use. It is also can ask before like HR service delivery, data governance, payroll case, general case, whatever the case we can create. Okay, it is the totally configurable. I just put it a one screenshot. Okay, this is how the form is looking like HR. If you will see the form, the HR case form look like this. Okay,
Okay.
and the HR case number is general always start with the HRC. Okay,
Okay.
it is also configurable. If the interviewer will ask, hey,
Ah, yes.
if I don't want to see the standard from HRC, then we can change. But the generally the best practice is
We can
as
configurable that also from the whenever we are creating this case, there we have an something column like in incident we have a column like that. So from that we can configure.
no, under the under the table configuration we have a prefix values, so we need to fix
Ah,
from there.
prefix value. Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
so it doesn't matter the HR. It can applicable for any table, incident, change, problem, HR, any module of the service. Now there is a prefix value which we can configure through the table and table configuration. So this is not a table
Yes.
configuration is not part of our this program. That's why otherwise, but just explaining purpose, I am explaining you. It can be configurable. Okay. Now come to the next point, work on a HR case. Now who can work on the HR case? Only the HR agents can work on the HR cases. Okay.
Okay.
HR cases, right? And those person also need if they wants to work, then they also needs to have a role of a case writer role, so that at least they can update and save the cases which on they are working. Okay.
Okay.
Now again the how to find the HR cases. Generally, to finding a HR cases, for this is for the agent perspective. Okay, if the how HR agent that know that I receive a ticket. Generally, for that we configure the notifications every time when any HR case is assigned to their group. The service now trigger the notification to that group DL. Okay, so that they guys are aware. Along the meantime, they are also get a notification in the instance itself, so that they are familiar that the case is assigned to them, and the available person from that group can take the incident HR case in their queue and start the working. This is just a
Okay.
finding purpose. And then sometimes interview will call that is there any possibility to search the HR case through the global search? Then yes, there is we can search the HR case through the global search as well. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now transfer a HR case. This scenario I already explained to you. So similar, if the HR agent are transferring the case to the another department, the scenario which we discussed, we are handling under the case management. Okay, so there is a
Okay.
capability to handle the HR case and the HR transfer. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have a escalate issue. Let's say your HR, let me open the scenario. So let's assume that your HR case is waiting the resolution from last 15 days, okay, and there is no resolution is
Hmm.
came to you. So what you will do? You have a capability to escalate the case. Escalations means the group. It's depending upon the configuration, organization configuration, but generally the one level additional. Let's say I am the group manager, right? Then if you are
Hmm.
escalating the case, then my manager, that means I am a HR manager, then the HR director will escalate the issue. One email is triggered to the HR director that this case is still waiting, so we can also escalate the case as well. We have a capability to escalate a HR case as well, okay. So we
Hmm.
have an option to escalate to tier 2 or tier 3. It is totally dependent. I just put it on one screenshot for this reference. So it is as per the organizational structure we can do this, okay.
Okay.
So now the last most important case scenario is come. Last, this is the creation of the bulk HR cases. Bulk HR cases means we need to create the HR case for multiple users. Let's say Capgemini is came for one university. Let's say XYZ University. Okay,
Hmm.
and Capgemini hired that 100 people. Out of 100,
Okay.
out of 100, 60 are the female and 40 are the male. Okay,
Hmm.
and they hired. Then we need to, as a HR, we need to create the offer letter, right? We need to create the offer letter for all 100 people. It is a very hectic
No.
time. If we are creating one by one, then at least if we daily we create one letter, then we need 100 days, right? But HR
Yes,
service,
so
HR,
that we can create a bulk HR case
eh,
where we can add all the employee names at a one stretch, and we can create a bulk HR case for all the employees, and it will create all HR offer letters at one stretch. Correct?
Yes,
Huh?
exactly, exactly. You understood me correctly. But what is the difference? Difference is we are just getting only one case number, and under the one case number we have a all employees which you mentioned, like 100 employees of female, and all the offer letter will be created in one go. So this is very useful
No.
for the like campus drive. Okay, and like in the layoff as well, if the company is planning to lay off 100 people or 50 people or 10 people, then in the same time they are using such type of functionality, but it is generally used for the campus hiring, okay.
Okay.
And at the same time, because for the female and the male, there is also capability in the male and female, there is a different conditions for offer letter, okay. let's
No.
say let's say for the male we company is offering the different benefits, right? But
Mm.
for a female, they are offering the different benefits. Let's say I'm giving one example. For the female, if the female employee is leaving the organization after 6 p.m., okay, after 6 p.m. in
Mm.
evening, then one guard should go along with the female employee to
Mm.
drop at her home, okay. This is the one step for a female, but this condition is not applicable for the male, okay. Similar like in a holiday, in the holidays, every month female employee is eligible for 1 week or a 5 days menstruation leave, but the male is not eligible. So the term and conditions and these things we can handle in the bulk case upload as well. I mean offer letter condition, the template which we are generating is the different for male and female on the basis of the gender, okay. Nowadays
Okay.
nowadays
Okay.
nowadays in like currently I worked on one of the project. Now there is a third option is also coming, like a pride, the same like what I will say in a homosexual, right? In the same sex marriages, for those we have a different offer conditions, okay. So
Okay.
all these things we can manage through on from the PDF template which is configured for the offer letter. We will learn how we are
Okay.
creating the HR template, but just for the reference, I am explaining this. Every condition is different for the according to the gender, according to the reason, and there is another scenario. Let's say some people are from Europe, some people are from India, so we have a different term and conditions. Like from India, we have a 60 days notice period, but for Europe, only 10 days notice period is there. So we can also
Mm.
check this. Okay, so we can generate
Okay.
the template according to that.
Okay.
Okay, So I hope now the explain which I explained to you, create bulk case and the creation is good for you. I mean it's clear to you. If you have any issue, just
Yes.
let me know. Now I am going to the demonstration part. If you have anything, then you can
Oh.
ask.
For now I understood. We can go for the demonstration.
Okay. So
1 minute, I will drink water and.
yeah, yeah, please.
Thank you, Saket. You can continue.
Okay. So let me open the HR case. Okay. So let's say I am opening one HR case. Okay. I am opening through the classic view. Okay. I just click on the create new case and I just select let able tutor. I am creating the case for the able tutor. Okay. So I just select a service. Let's say I want to raise a ticket for a retirement plan inquiry. Okay. This is HEMA testing for HR case management. Okay, so I just create the case. So see, now HR case is created and assigned to the HR tier 1 group. Okay, why this is assigned to the HR tier 1 group? Because in behind HR assignment rule is running. I will show you. Let me assignment group. Okay, what I am expecting I am also not sure, but as per my understanding there is assignment rule is running, which is uh, yeah, see this assignment rule is running. HR general case is routed to the HR tier 1 group. Okay, so this assignment rule is running, which is assigning the HR case to the HR tier 1 group. Okay, what case I have raised? I have raised the 401 retirement plan inquiry. Okay, so
Okay, actually, the four groups are four cases, four type of cases is routing to HR type one, tier one group only, right?
yes, yes, yes. HR tier 1 group, right? You understood me correctly. HR tier 1, but it is again, it is totally configurable. We can configure we can change the configuration as per the business need. Okay.
Yes, yes. So that will come under admin, right?
Yeah, that will come under the admin side. They can change the configuration. Okay. So let's say
Okay,
now,
and one more.
yes,
In
yes, please.
company, if we work under ITSM,
Mm-hmm.
both admin and development, we need to handle both of them by ourselves only, right? Here we have a department like development this needs to be handled, the admin needs to handle by these people like that it is there, or else we need to handle both.
No, it is again totally depending upon the organization. Okay, in some organization there is a single person who is handling the admin, development, implementation as well. But if you are going with an MNC, then there is a standard like this. Let me show you. The top level is the architect. Okay,
Hmm.
architect. Then below that we have a developers. Okay, below we have a developers. Below we have a developers. Okay, we have a developers which is also called a L3. Okay, L3 support.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
after that we have a admin. Okay,
Hmm.
we have a admin. Okay, admin are generally doing the like normal configuration. Okay, and
Hmm.
with the developer side we also have a tester team. Okay, who are performing the testing. Okay, we have a tester team, testers
Ah.
who are performing the testing. And before the admin we have a one another team which is we called as a L1 group. Admin is like a L2. Okay, admin we can
Okay.
say the L2, level 2 support. Now after that we have a there is a like a gauss or sd gauss or sd means service desk team. Okay,
Okay.
who are handling the normal issues like access level issue and the basic issues. Okay, which is called a L1
Hmm.
group, which is called a L1. Okay, so this is
Okay.
how the generally the process is going on in the organization. Okay,
Okay.
okay, then I am again going to the HR as HR case. So we have created this HR case for HR service benefit retirement plan, and this is routed to the HR tier 1 group. Why this is routed to the HR tier 1? Because this assignment rule is running. Assignment rule is
Hmm.
running, and the case is assigning to the HR case tier 1. Now what I will do, let me check if I have any person in this group or not. If I have a person, yeah, I have a six member. Okay, I have a six member. Then what I will do, I will let's say I'm in person now. Customer problem is completed.
Hmm.
Okay, now I am going as a HR agent. Okay, HR agent. Let's
Hmm.
see, I am taking as a Suzette. Okay, what is her name?
Hmm.
Suzette. Suzette. Okay, Suzette Devgan. So I impersonate as her. Okay, and once I impersonate her, she needs to assign that case to herself for to start the working. Okay,
Hmm.
okay, so now I am login as a Suzette. Okay, so I
Hmm.
go here and I will check the HR case assigned to assign where which are unassigned because currently that case is not assigned unassigned. So see, this is the case
Hmm.
1008. It is opening. Okay, it is checking. So now you can see I impersonate. I now I am as a Suzette. Okay, who is a HR journalist. Okay, who is the HR journalist. Now this case is we can assign, she can assign to herself. Let's say she can assign to herself. So is it, and she can click on ready for work. When she can click ready for work, customer can get a notification that she can start the work on your case. Okay,
Actually, before I sorry, okay, network issue. It's on hold.
it is holding to you.
Oh,
Let me stop the sharing and again share it.
now it's fine. But before, once you went into this, you just assigned to Sujit, right?
Yeah, I assigned to Sujit. Okay, when I assigned to Sujit,
Oh,
because I already impersonate as Sujit, so I am working as a HR agent currently. Okay, so try to understand from the HR
yes.
perspective now. So now Sujit needs
Okay.
to work on this service. What she will do, she can click on the start button UI action to start the working on this case. When she can start the working on that case, see the option is working state is automatically changed.
Hmm.
Then status change to the work in progress. Then if the HR agent wants to do any fulfillment instruction or wants to share anything, let's say he wants to discuss anything, testing. Okay, like he wants to pass testing HR case. Okay, so when she posts it, then this communication will be visible to the customer. Okay, so if all things are good, then I can close complete this HR case. Okay, if I provide a solution, if I provide a solution, hey, these are the benefits. Let's say, hi able, please see the below medical dental please see the below retirement benefits. Okay, so let's say he provided you the solution and customer is satisfied, then we can close complete. If there is a no
Okay.
thing, then we can set as a close incomplete. Okay, okay, if we are not providing the solution, then close incomplete, then still we
Hmm.
need to transfer the case. Okay, so this is the transfer functionality which I show you. If I am not the authorized person, I need to transfer to the team. Okay, then
Hmm.
we can select the transfer type and we can select the transfer service, which transfer service we need to transfer. Okay, so we can use this transfer case functionality. Okay, now for this case I am expecting that before closing this, I also need to discuss one thing. This is the new functionality is came discuss. Okay, I have only 2 minutes. I
Okay.
need to jump on a meeting. So this is the discuss functionality. So if I want to discuss within my organization, within my, let's say within my any person, any teammate, then we can discuss through this, and the notification will be triggered to that on the pop-up window, like this slide bar notification. In detail, we will discuss tomorrow. And if the problem is resolved, okay, then the HR agent will click on the close complete button. Okay,
Okay.
so close complete means HR case is closed and the HR customer is satisfied. Okay, so if I'll
Okay.
end the impersonation and go to the HR case, then I can see it is already closed. Let's say, let's say, okay, all. So this is the which, yeah, this is the case we have when the HR is closed the case. Okay, what is happening,
Okay.
HR is closed the case, still the case is not closed because still it is awaiting the acceptance. If
Okay.
if customer is accepted, then case is closed. Let's say I am accepting this and case is closed.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how, see, case is closed. Okay, so this is how the HR
But
cycle is working.
acceptance needs to be closed by able tutor, right?
Yes, able tutor accepted the solution. If he is not accepting, then it is not closed. We will discuss the
Okay.
cycle, HR case cycle tomorrow. I need to jump on another call. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
thank you. Bye.
Thank you.